What's up, y'all? I'm Eddie the April, and today I'll be your host for the first ever PC Pool Club recorded match. Today, we have Taze Vaughn, president of the PC Pool Club, versus Jack Sword, an honest and great member of the club. We're hoping for a great game today between great players for the first ever match, and I can't wait to have you guys watch it. So make sure you like, subscribe, and share the video with your friends, and bring attention to PC Pool Club, one of the best RSOs on campus. Let's get to it.
It's number 2 in the pool club, Jack Sword. We're about to come out here, perform, give him a good trail for the rest of the game. This is number 3, below 2, right here.
I don't know what to say. It's number 3. You know what I'm saying? Tajay. We got high stakes on this game right here. It's number 3 against number 2. Let's see who wins. By the break.
I'd like to say it doesn't mean anything for the ranking. This game is not an official ranking game.
And those were your player introduction, folks. And sadly for Jax, this will be ranked. Now, who is this idiot in front of the table? Can he please move so we can see Taze's break? And there's the break, folks. I believe he hits the yellow ball in. Really bad angle from the commentator's table. Now, here we see Taze looking for his next shot. He makes one in, but he's looking to see what he can confirm. He looks like he's trying to shoot orange into pocket. Unsuccessful. But instead hits a stripes, folks, confirming that Taze Vaughn is now stripes. Again, who is this idiot in front of the table? Please move. I can't even see what he watched or hit in. Jeez, what an idiot. But that's besides the point. Taze making one in very obviously. Unto me, however, because of that idiot in front of it. Look at that knockoff Nike hoodie. Get out the way. Anyway, there is the break. Nothing going in. Orange ball slightly to the middle, green close to the edge, but just not there. Now here we see Jax Sword's first time up to the table. Now, folks, what you got to realize here is that Jax is looking for a shot. As very obvious, he just doesn't have one. He can look for bank on red or try and cut the green, but it would probably be unsuccessful. But what is this? He shoots purple mid and is unsuccessful, instead knocking orange out of the pocket, which can be very helpful, but not really. Now, here comes Taze lining up green into that corner pocket. He shoots. Beautiful shot, folks, and leaving space for the purple, I believe that is, for middle pocket. He aims. And he makes it in. Very beautiful. Very nice. Now, if you see my voice change, that's because I cannot be consistent. But that's besides the point. He cuts. Unsuccessful with that corner shot on stripes. Jack's turn again. Looking for shots. Personally, me as a commentator and also 8-ball enthusiast myself as I am one, I see no shot here. Jax just has to look to put in position to where it is hard for Taze to make a shot, but it looks like he's going to shoot orange, and he tries to hit the whatever. I honestly don't know what he was trying to hit. This guy looks like he has no idea. And who is the idiot in the white hoodie walking around the table? Let the mans get room for shots. Taze unsuccessful with that one. Trying to figure out what he could have done better. Looking at the table, looking at the area surrounding him. Definitely wind was affecting that shot. Now here we see our Jax with the glove, and he makes that corner pocket. Here we see students walking by the camera. Don't you realize this right there? Come on now, let's be obvious. Jax unsuccessful with that red in the middle or corner pocket. Looking at the camera in disappointment. If you could please avoid the camera, that would be great. And here comes Taze lining up the purple for corner pocket. He shoots. Unsuccessful with the cut, knocking the 8-ball closer to that corner pocket. We got to watch out for that. Now, if we look here, folks, we see that Jax has a couple shots, but it looks like he's going to cut 8, and he is successful making 8 middle pocket. Now, here, again, a lot of great options, but what will he choose? Folks, he looks like he might be lining up red, but no, he looks like he's going towards purple. Or no, actually, he's going towards garnet. He looks to cut it into corner pocket. Unsuccessful. Folks, honestly, if it was me, I would have taken the bird, or more accurately, the duck. If you don't know what that term means, it means taking the easy, guaranteed shot so you can keep on going. But he did not go for the hunt. Taze trying to hit that orange ball, corner pocket, unable to cut. Giving Jax stick back to Jax. Jax lining up a shot. Successful with the cut, purple middle pocket. Lining up garnet middle pocket. And honestly, folks, if he hits this just right, he would have red corner pocket. Wait, what is this? He shoots blue? Unsuccessful. Folks, what was he doing? Unless my view is wrong, that would have been an easy shot, but he refuses to take it. Now giving Taze the shot on purple, corner pocket. Instead, he scratches, hitting 8-ball. Truly a folly on his part. Jax being now able to put it in the kitchen, lining up shots for days. And it looks like He is unsuccessful with the garnet middle tap. Come on now, Jax. We've seen you hit those. We got to act better. But now, that's besides the point. Taze hitting that cut beautifully into the corner pocket, doing absolutely well, but not really setting himself up for a great shot. While he still has orange, it could be better. He shoots, misses the cut to the corner. He is successful to the other corner pocket, but however, because we were playing college shots, it is not his turn. Now here comes Jax shooting the easy duck, making it an absolutely beautiful shot red. He chalks up his cue stick, aiming to hit blue corner pocket. And if he can hit this right, hopefully you'll be able to place the cue ball back in the middle, opening up a shot for garnet corner pocket. He shoots. Beautiful shot by Jack's sword into that corner pocket, leaving somewhat space in for garnet corner pocket. He lines it up, making sure he has a great cutting angle. And he hits. Beautiful shot, making it in. Now, folks, this is where it all comes down to the line. Can Jack's sword hit the 8-ball into corner pocket for game 1? Unsuccessful attempt, absolutely devastated. He looks in the camera with utter despair. Taze hoping for the scratch, but sadly does not get one. And folks, from here, it looks like it is stuck on that corner in that pocket, making it a hard shot for him to make the stripe into whatever pocket he just called. He aims, he lines, shoots. Unsuccessful with the bank shot into middle pocket. A great attempt, but just sadly missing the mark by an inch. Jack Sword trying to figure out what shot he has as the straight ball is blocking the 8-ball, making it hard for him. He goes for the bank into the corner pocket and is unsuccessful in even hitting a ball, causing a foul and ball in the kitchen for Taze Vaughn. Lining up, again, he has to also make it a bank shot, as sadly the straight ball is behind the 2 dots. And causing a scratch himself, folks, it may look like this is a scratch match. We often call these as both balls are behind this second dot, unable to be hit, and so must be banked. And every person taking turns trying to make it in. Folks, we may be here a while, so sit tight, get your popcorn, and just pray this ends. And it does. Taze Vaughn hitting the strike ball off the bank, but putting Jack Sword in a somewhat decent position for the cut, if he can, for that corner pocket. Folks, he has to make this. If he makes this, this is game 1 for the first match, giving him a 1-0 lead. He lines up the cue ball. Getting the cut right, he shoots, and he is successful, winning game 1. Jack Sword hits the 8-ball into the corner pocket. We are now on to game 2. Folks, we saw an excellent matchup between Jax and Taze in that first game. Both making equally opportune shots, making sure they put the white ball right where they needed to set up the next. Overall, just great plays. However, Jack Sword did come on top with his great positioning of the white ball. Taze fumbling at the end, giving Jax a shot in that corner pocket for game. And folks, like I said, the game of pool is all about positioning. You need to make sure you position the ball correctly so you have a shot for the next one. And that's really what separates the amateurs from the pros, is the ability to put the 8-ball where you want, or put the white ball right where you want it after you take that shot. So now that we have the game racked up, as per pool club rules, winner does break. So as Jack won the first game, we now see Jack break. He lines up, making sure he has an opportune power, and he shoots. Sadly, while it was a halfway decent break, he does scratch. And he also made what I believe to be a strike ball in, leaving Taze with many options and honestly an advantage early game. Now, if Taze can take it correctly, we may see just a go-ahead and forward leap in Taze's game. And he lines up a shot, shoots. Unsuccessful trying to claim stripes. And like I said, he could have had an early game lead, but he fumbled the bag, unable to make it. Now, here comes Jack surveying the table, trying to figure out what would be the best shot, pardon my grammar, best shot for a run. Now, folks, in my professional opinion, I would say go with stripes. You have a lot of options downfield. And, folks, it looks like Jack Sword may be doing that, trying to see if he can hit the 8-ball into corner pocket, getting the proper cut. But from my angle, folks, I just don't think it is happening. That green stripe is just in the way, preventing him. But, however, he has opportune chance at hitting the burgundy ball into corner pocket. But, no, he chooses purple. He shoots. Oh, folks, he was, in fact, actually shooting at the green stripe ball. Unsuccessful in his attempt. Truly a folly by Jack Sword. And here comes Taze to hit the clean-up crew, making and cutting the green ball into corner pocket, giving him stripes and a 2-ball lead. Taze trying to figure out what shot he makes. Obviously, you're going to try and cut the purple off the wall into the pocket. He lines it up, making sure it's a good angle. See, the trick with these shots, folks, is not to aim directly at the ball, but try and hit the wall at the same time. Because if not, you'll hit the ball off the wall instead, leaving it at an angle, is what we just saw. Now, Jack's calling middle pocket, orange ball. Can he cut it? Trying to make sure he has good form. He shoots. Great cut while also making yellow ball collateral. Great shot by Jack's sword, giving him an equal lead. It is now 5-5 right now. Jack's calling red middle pocket. He's still trying to figure out if he has the correct angle. And he cuts. Unsuccessful with the shot. Granted, it was a hard cut, so we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. And as being a partially new player. However, later on in his career, he's going to have to make those. Bit confused as to what Taze is trying to make at the moment, but we just got to see, as he is the master of doing some random stuff. That's just my personal opinion as Eddie the 8-ball. All right, and he lines up trying to cut orange. What is this? No, it was actually a bounce off the wall scratch, if I am correct. It was a bit weird. It was indeed a scratch as Jax picks up the ball to play it in the kitchen. For our audience who doesn't know, playing in the kitchen means picking up the 8-ball and putting it behind the second dot from where you broke, if in turn of a scratch. Now here comes Jax. He shoots, misses Burgundy into corner pocket. Again, folks, when the ball is on the wall, you got to make sure you hit the wall and the ball at the same time, or else it's just going to shoot off. An easy shot for Taze Vaughn. And leaving open placement for the purple stripe ball. Overall, great decision, and he shoots, and he makes it. Now, here we see Taze going on we like to call a run, where you make in multiple simultaneous balls. Again, making another one. See, folks, this is a run, and is going perfectly. Taze placing the ball, but fumbling on the last shot. Again, though, perfect ball placement by Taze, giving him an opportune chance for multiples, just unable to shoot that last one. Jax failing to make the red ball into corner pocket. I don't know what is going on with Jack's game, too. He simply is just not making his shots and allowing Taze to make a comeback in this game. We have a unsuccessful shot, corner pocket, unable to be viewed by the commentary office because some people just don't know how to stand not in front of a camera. And Jack's unable to make the red ball. All right, here comes Taze lining up the shot on blue or green, and he is successful putting it in the middle, leaving ample space for him to shoot orange green corner pocket. A great shot. Now, folks, what you see here and what is often unseen in the pro leagues is a 5-0 lead. This is ridiculous, folks. I've never seen anything. Well, I have seen anything like this, but not between these two players. This is an absolute destructive gameplay by Taze. His opponent still having 5 balls and him on the 8-ball, folks. Jax really has to come back and show everybody he is the boss, but sadly, he will not be, although making one solid in. And, folks, what we have here is just a given shot. An absolute duck. If he can make this into corner pocket, that is game. Taze soft hitting it into corner for a great game. Jax mad trying to get the fake scratch, but audience, we know better. And game 2 goes to Taze Vaughn. Now, folks, again, what we saw there was absolutely masterful pool playing by Taze, making sure he lines up the balls, making sure he leaves the cue ball right where he wants it to line up for the second shot. It was a complete and utter destruction of Jax. Jax just failing to make those shots, leaving Taze more and more opportunities to go on a run, and Taze made sure he did exactly that, hitting a ball after ball after ball in, leaving Jax at 5 balls before he gets to the 8-ball. Truly a great performance by Taze Vaughn. And here we see Taze right now setting up the triangle. Folks, we have yet to figure out how to set up the triangle consistently. So if you have any viewer recommendations on how we should properly set it up, please leave them down in the comments. All right, also, Taze lining it up. All right, so what we expect in this game, really, is another outstanding performance by Taze. I mean, after that, how could you not? Jax just fumbling the bag over and over, unable to make easy corner shots and cuts. Taze just being able to opportune. And here comes Taze. He's lining up the break, and a pretty decent break, folks. What we like to see is at least, honestly, in this league, at least 3 pass the middle holes, and that's exactly what we got. So We'll give Taze that. Like I said, I've seen better, and it could have been better, but at this point, you just got to get what you get. It seems that Jax is lining up the blue ball for middle pocket. He shoots again, unsuccessful. Folks, Jax is just not in his prime right now. I do not understand. I've seen this man play amazing games, but it seems that Taze has him rattled in his head even. And personally, if it was me, I would be making those shots. But that's besides the point. We see Taze lining up what seems to be yellow into corner pocket. Wrong, folks. That was a ricochet yellow into red into corner pocket. Great masterful thinking by Taze out the box. And here we see Taze green into corner pocket. Light roll and another beautiful shot. If Jack Soar could please move out in front of the camera so we can see what he's making. And Taze makes another great shot, burgundy striped into middle pocket. Jax is obviously very worried and very disturbed at the game that is going on, for he is getting his butt, as we like to say, kicked. Now, what we have here is Jax with not very good positioning. Jax needs to make sure he knows what he's doing, getting the right curvature on the ball. And that was a great shot by Jax, getting the red ball in, leaving position for multiple shots. If he can hit a backspin on the purple, he does not, however, but he still thought ahead, leaving position for blue. However, does he see the cut into middle green? And there it is, folks. He identifies it. If he leaves it amply in the right space with a little roll forward, he'll be able to hit red into middle pocket. But sadly, folks, he misses green middle pocket. Truly unfortunate, as that would have led him into a great run. Now, Jack seems to be mad about that green ball going in. Granted, he would not have gotten the turn to keep going as we were playing college shots, but still, any ball in is a ball good. And Taze lines up the cut for corner pocket, hitting it absolutely beautiful. Folks, what you have to understand about Taze in his game is he knows his cuts, he knows his shots, he knows the dynamicity of how he has to hit his shots, and what an amazing bank shot off the rail into corner pocket. This is what pro pool playing looks like, folks. Lining up your shots, making them. Now here some may say, oh, what happened? Taze missed. Folks, did you see a shot? Because I sure didn't. But we have to give Taze to that run, because truly that was some masterful work. And Jax really has to come back, for he is getting what we like to call cooked, my boy, like a well-done steak. So here, great cut by Jax Soar, making the red into middle pocket. Now here we have multiple options, but folks, what you got to understand is you got to make the one that will get you another shot. Great option by Jax, cutting the yellow into corner pocket, leaving him open for green. Honestly, in my opinion, he should go for orange and come back down on green so he has a shot on blue. But instead, he chooses to shoot green, leaving him a long shot on orange. Now, as we've seen in the previous games, his long shots aren't exactly the most accurate. And here it shows failing to make the orange in the corner pocket. But I will give him this. He has made a comeback, and it is now back to two balls each on both sides. So there is opportunity for Jax to come back and win the match. As you remember, this is a 1-1 game right now. Taze, what is he cooking up in the kitchen? He calls the corner pocket on his right, trying to make a bank shot. I see what he was trying to make, but he was sadly unsuccessful. But, folks, we'll give him the creativity, because in pool, you have to be creative with your shots. Even when someone says you have nothing, make something happen. That is what defines the gods and the amateurs. And here he shoots. Here we saw Jax just trying to get the blue ball to move by hitting it, slamming it, really is what we like to call it. But he was just unsuccessful. The blue staying towards the rail, giving Taze an open shot on orange middle pocket. He shoots great into the orange pot, right into the middle pocket, but sadly he has nothing left. It is a pretty hard cut into the striped corner pocket, but let's see what he does here. He shoots. He is unsuccessful, instead hitting Jax's orange ball into the corner pocket. Truly, that's devastating, as it now is back to 1-1. But luckily for both players, neither shot is viable. And here we see Jax scratching, hitting Taze's straight ball. Taze going to play in the kitchen, picking up the ball. Picking up the ball. Folks, he's lining up that striped corner pocket. If he can make it a stop shot, he has black middle pocket for game. He shoots. Successful shot. And folks, though he may not have a shot middle pocket, he definitely has one corner for game. If he makes this, that is the first win of recorded matches. Taze, while a little iffy, making the 8 ball into corner pocket for game. Folks, we love to see it. Taze Vaughn, the first winner of a recorded match in PC Pool Club history. I want to thank everyone for coming out.
All right, and that was a great game between Taze and Jax, folks. Absolutely spectacular, you know. You don't want anything more. So basically, the point is, just pop out to Pool Club, because, like, it's a cool time, you know. It's Tuesday through Friday at 8:30 at Springs. So, you know, just come chill with the boys. That's all I got to say about that. Have a nice day.